Meghan and Harry will get the last laugh all the way to the bank with their roles in the royal soap opera, setting them up for their own massive empire. This is an article by Yahoo Finance, written by Emma Johnston Wheeler. So, 2.5 years after King Charles III cut Harry and Meghan from the royal purse strings, the enduring drama may be exactly what the couple needs to fill in their coffers. With the help of a recent Netflix docu-series, along with Harry's debut Mimeo Space, and some exclusive interviews on British and American television, the couple have been paving a lucrative road for themselves abroad. And the 81.55 million global viewing hours in just the first week after Harry and Meghan was released on Netflix, it's clear the royal soap opera, as The Atlantic calls it, perpetuates a profitable narrative for the couple. For some watchers, it may feel like Harry and Meghan gave up royal status only to gain it in a different industry, but are Harry and Meghan's lives really that much richer since leaving the monarchy? Now, onto the subcategory of the wealth they left behind. While the British royal family has their own personal wealth, Forbes estimates the family holds $28 billion in assets that can't be sold, and there's also a $500 million estate that late Queen Elizabeth left behind. They don't pay out to pocket to perform their royal duties. Instead, they rely on an annual taxpayer-funded payment called the sovereign grant, which is derived from a percentage of the profits coming from the Crown estate. The rest of that profit is turned over to the government. The grant funds official royal expenses like property upkeep and utilities, travel and payroll. In the 2021-2022 tax year, the sovereign grant amounted to over $103 million, according to the royal household's financial statement. So, having left that powerful financial support behind, where exactly will Harry and Meghan feel the loss most acutely? According to the Institute for Government, one of the largest public costs for the royals is security. These arrangements aren't publicly disclosed, but Forbes estimated in 2021 that such services for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex could cost up to $3 million per year. Now, on their own, Harry and Meghan can't rely on the royal coffers to fund their safety and travel, but they're far from destitute. Now, why were they cut off? So, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex announced publicly in January 2020 that they intended to carve out a progressive new role within the institution by maintaining royal responsibilities without their royal funding, according to Vanity Fair. The couple received their last royal sum shortly after, which was intended to support them as they transitioned out of their senior roles. 8 months after their announcement, they signed a rather unorthodox deal with Netflix, putting a reported $100 million in their pockets.